On the 29th of March, just hours after the swearing-in ceremony, Nepal's new administration, led by the Prime Minister, moved quickly to set an economic agenda in motion, prioritizing measures aimed at strengthening the cash flow, boosting spending, and addressing the near-term financial pressures. Weeks after that pledge, a major shift is on the way on how the government employees are going to be paid. Nepal has decided to move from a monthly salary system to a fortnightly payment model in an effort to stimulate domestic consumption and support economic activity as well. In fact, the decision by the Ministry of Finance directing that existing monthly salaries and allowances be split into 2 equal installments and paid every 15 days. Officials say the aim is to ensure more consistent income flow for the government staff. The aim is also to help them to increase overall spending and reduce end-of-month financial stress, which is a major challenge for the middle class. The move is being widely welcomed, with many saying frequent payments will make it easier to manage routine expenses like school fees, utility bills, daily household needs. It will also reduce reliance on short-term borrowing. And economists believe the change could have broader macroeconomic effects as well, including more stable consumption patterns that may benefit small businesses and retailers by avoiding the usual month-end spending spike and early month slowdown. The new model, mirroring practices in countries like the US and Australia, it is expected to be implemented in phases, and if successful, it may become a template for other developing economies that are also looking to strengthen consumption-driven growth and improve financial stability among workers. And while the truce deadline looms and uncertainty hangs in the air over the peace talks, let's talk about the link between a Texas lobbying firm, reportedly, and Pakistan playing the role that it has in the US-Iran talks. According to a report by Turkey Today, a Texas lobbying firm has had a key role to play in this, reportedly through years of backroom maneuvering. According to the report, it also managed to get Pakistan's Field Marshal Asim Munir into a room with the US president in the year 2025. This meeting between Trump and Munir, remember, took place even as Pakistan's elected prime minister remained in office. The report says the head of Linden Strategies, Stephen Payne, urged Pakistan Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif reportedly to nominate Trump for the Nobel Peace Prize, also adding that the Houston-based firm has, quote, spent many years working alongside multiple Pakistani prime ministers, US presidents, and generals, quietly shaping the US-Pakistan narrative, quote unquote. The report also talks about how the Linden-Pakistan saga started just before the global geopolitical landscape shifted on September 11, 2001. It says Payne began representing Pakistani interests as a vital back channel to the United States, working directly for then-President Pervez Musharraf, it says. According to the report, the firm signed a formal contract with Islamabad in June 2001. The report says the firm supported negotiations. The report says Payne's firm supported negotiations that secured a massive 5-year, $3 billion US aid package for Pakistan. In fact, in a January 2006 letter cited by the report, President Musharraf thanked Payne, writing, quoting, "The challenges faced by both our countries in the aftermath of September 11, 2001 brought us even closer, in which you played a pivotal role," quote unquote. According to the report, Payne asserts that his years of work placed Pakistan at the center stage for diplomacy in the Iran-US talks. Now, to what extent all of this will help Pakistan, if at all, is a discussion for another day. And what kind of a role Pakistan really ends up playing is a key question, given the uncertainty surrounding the talks itself. A growing concern is taking shape across Europe, alarm bells ringing over the heavy reliance of its defense systems on American cloud technology, reportedly, and the potential risks that come with it. A new analysis by the Future of Technology Institute has revealed that a vast majority of European Union countries depend on US-based cloud providers for their military and national defense operations. And this dependence exists either through direct contracts with American tech giants or indirectly through European companies that themselves use US cloud infrastructure. At the center of all of this concern is also the idea of what's called a kill switch. It basically refers to the possibility that Washington could at any moment force cloud providers to shut down services, restrict access, or hand over sensitive data. And such moves could be taken through legal or political means, including sanctions or data requests. One key legal tool is the Cloud Act. That was passed during the presidency of Donald Trump. This law basically allows US authorities to subpoena data stored by American companies, even if that data is hosted outside America. For European defense agencies using these services, this creates a serious vulnerability. According to the study, 16 European countries are at particularly high risk of being affected by such a kill switch. These include Croatia, the Czech Republic, Denmark, Estonia, Finland, Germany, Hungary, Ireland, Latvia, Lithuania, Poland, Portugal, Romania, Slovenia, and the UK. In fact, Microsoft emerges as a dominant player, reportedly, among cloud providers. Its systems are used by defense agencies in 19 countries, reportedly. Other major companies have also secured defense contracts across the region, like Google and Oracle, reportedly. The risk is not just political, but also technical. These cloud systems require regular updates, after all, maintenance and support from their US-based providers. If relations worsen or sanctions are imposed, for example, these services could be interrupted, potentially compromising military operations. And as a result, European governments are increasingly trying and often struggling to reduce their dependence on US technology. There is a growing fear that the United States could one day leverage this digital dependency for strategic advantage. Countries like France, Germany, Finland, and the Netherlands are now actively reassessing their reliance on US tech giants, reportedly. In France, authorities have already taken steps to restrict the use of American video tools like Zoom and Microsoft Teams in government operations, reportedly. All French ministries have been asked to develop a sovereignty plan by the fall. France has joined forces with Germany, the Netherlands, and Italy to build digital commons. And at the European level, the European Commission has taken a major step towards digital sovereignty. It has awarded $213 million cloud contract to 4 European providers. This move is designed to boost local cloud capabilities and create large-scale demand for continental technology solutions. To stay up to speed with the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.